Hello everyone, I'm Dr. John Anderson, and today I want to have a conversation with you about something you may have thought about, but never really looked at deeply: health as we step into our 60s and the years that follow. Here's a simple yet profound question I want you to ask yourself. Have you ever felt like your body is changing in ways that you can't control? There are mornings when you wake up, and your body feels stiff, your hands weaker, and your legs not as flexible as before. If you've experienced this, I want to tell you that you're not alone. I've met many of my patients, those in their 50s and 60s, who often share with me that they feel like they're losing the energy of their body that they once thought would always be there. This is really a shock for them, as they were so accustomed to a body full of energy. But let me share something important that I've learned over many years of working with older adults. The changes in our bodies as we age are not inevitable, but we can do something about it to not only maintain our health but also feel better and live happier. And I believe the answer lies in the simple, gentle habits we can implement every day. This isn't magic, but patience and tender care for ourselves. I remember one of my patients, Mr. Harold, who is 68 years old. He shared with me that after a morning walk of a few hundred steps, his muscles felt weak and he was tired. When I reviewed his diet, I noticed that he only had a large amount of protein at dinner. For the rest of the day, his body was almost not getting enough energy to maintain muscle. One thing many people don't realize is that our muscles need protein consistently throughout the day, especially as we age. It's like a fire. If you only throw logs in once, the fire will burn quickly and then go out. But if you add logs steadily, the fire will always stay warm. This story reminds me of a wonderful habit I always encourage my patients to try: simple but nutritious meals, especially those rich in protein. I want you to imagine a peaceful Sunday morning. The sunlight filters through the window, and you're preparing a light yet energizing breakfast. A warm bowl of miso soup, a few pieces of natto, and a soft-boiled egg. It may sound simple, but each small component of this meal brings tremendous benefits to your body. The miso soup provides probiotics for your digestive system. Natto gives you vitamin K for your bones and muscles, while eggs are the perfect source of protein to nourish your muscles early in the day. One of my patients, Mrs. Margaret, 72 years old, shared with me that she couldn't have a heavy breakfast because her stomach didn't absorb well. After I suggested she try lighter, nutrient-dense breakfasts, she started eating easier to digest meals. After just 2 weeks, she felt more energetic, no longer had that sluggish morning feeling, and most importantly, she clearly felt that her body was being taken care of. This helped her realize that when you change the small things in your daily meals, your body and mind start to change accordingly. Have you ever felt like your lunch is just a quick, not very nutritious meal? In fact, lunch is a great opportunity to provide your body with the protein it needs. I encourage you to try incorporating salmon, sardines, or a plant-based protein source like lentils or quinoa. Although these dishes are easy to make, they offer numerous benefits to the body. From providing omega-3 south for cardiovascular health to supporting digestion and maintaining steady energy throughout the afternoon. In the evening, many people tend to eat too many carbs, especially after 60, as the body doesn't need so many sugars and starches, which can lead to weight gain and fatigue. A light dinner with a portion of pan-fried tofu, greens, and small fish like sardines would be an excellent choice to help the body absorb enough protein without burdening the stomach. There's one thing I want you to remember. Protein needs to be distributed throughout the day. We can't just have one large meal and expect our muscles to stay strong. Your muscles need consistent protein to maintain and repair themselves. Imagine your body as a garden. If you water it once, the plant won't thrive. But if you care for it regularly, the plant will grow strong. Protein is the same. Eat a bit in the morning, a bit at lunch, and a bit at dinner to keep your muscles healthy. English, and don't forget vegetables and fruits. These wonderful foods help your body fight aging, providing essential vitamins and minerals for both body and mind. I remember one of my patients, Mr. Leonard, 70 years old, who admitted that he used to skip vegetables and only focused on meat. After changing his diet and adding more vegetables, he felt lighter, his digestion improved, and his mind became clearer. But above all, you must remember that health care is not just about eating. It's about your attitude and how you face your body every day. In fact, if you start with small steps, with patience and attention to your body, you will notice changes. Remember, you can live healthy, happy, and full of energy, not because of age, But because of the good habits you build every day. Imagine something simple. You start your day with a small but powerful habit. You don't rush, you don't dive into work right away. You take a few minutes for yourself. Take the time to prepare a light but nutritious breakfast. That feeling, when you sit down and eat a warm bowl of miso soup, add a few pieces of natto, and a boiled egg. Just familiar, simple foods, but they can nourish both your body and your mind. One of my patients, Mr. George, 71 years old, used to skip breakfast or eat in a hurry. He always felt tired and lacked energy throughout the day. When I advised him to try changing his breakfast habits, starting with a light yet protein-rich meal like eggs, miso soup, and some vegetables, he was very surprised. After just a few days, he said, I feel more energetic, and my mind is clearer. I didn't think just changing my breakfast could make such a big difference, and that's exactly what I want to emphasize. A meal doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need to eat a large plate of meat or take expensive supplements. You just need to start with simple, nutritious foods, protein, vegetables, fruits, and easily digestible dishes. Throughout the day, remember that each meal is an opportunity to nourish your body and mind. Many people in their 60s and 70s think they can't maintain their strength or health like when they were younger. But in reality, I always tell my patients, health is not something you lose as you age. It is something you maintain and develop through small habits. Our bodies are not something that's past its prime. It's a system that can always recover and grow as long as we take care of it properly. You may wonder, but I'm old. Is it too late? And I want to say, it's never too late. When I work with older patients, I've seen many of them change their lives through simple habits like these. A 75-year-old woman, Mrs. Linda, shared with me that she felt her body become stronger again just after a few weeks of starting to eat protein-rich breakfasts and taking a few minutes each day to walk gently. That feeling, when you feel your body starting to listen and work again, is truly amazing. English in addition to changing your diet. I also want to emphasize something incredibly important: regular physical activity. You don't need to do high-intensity exercise. Walking every day, doing a few stretches, even just stretching your arms or rolling your shoulders, is enough to signal to your body, this body needs care and maintenance. One of my patients, Mr. Tom, 69 years old, once shared with me that he didn't like to exercise because he thought he was too old to start. But when I suggested that he just walk gently for 10 to 15 minutes each day, he decided to give it a try. After a few weeks, he told me, I never thought just a few minutes a day could make me feel so comfortable and active. That's the change that only small, consistent habits can bring. When it comes to maintaining habits, I want you to remember one thing: never rush with yourself. Health is a long journey, not a destination. Small, consistent changes every day will bring long-term, sustainable results. You don't have to do everything at once. Just start with small steps and be patient with yourself. Imagine this. Each morning you wake up, you begin your day with a few simple movements, a light breakfast that's rich in protein. The feeling, when you notice the change in your body, will be a great motivator for you to continue your health journey. Finally, I want to remind you of one more important thing: listen to your body. You may feel tired one day, and that's completely normal. But make sure you always take time to care for yourself gently, from your diet, from nutrient-rich meals, to gentle moments of movement and mindful eating habits. This not only helps your body stay healthy but also makes your mind feel refreshed and at ease. These changes aren't huge breakthroughs, but it's these small changes that will nourish your body and mind every day. And more importantly, when you start changing with small steps, you will realize that you're not aging, but you're living every day with care, love, and patience. Thank you for listening. Start today, and I believe you will feel stronger than ever before. So, you've journeyed with me through the small yet meaningful changes we can apply in our daily lives to maintain health and resilience as we age. But before we finish, I want you to remember one important thing. Health is not something that naturally comes from laziness or rushing. True health is the result of daily choices, simple but consistent habits. Remember, when you wake up every morning, you're not just starting a new day, you're starting a new opportunity to care for and love yourself. A nourishing breakfast, a bit of gentle movement, a few minutes to relax and listen to your body, all of these small actions together create immense power. English, and always remember, age is not a limitation. It is not something you must passively accept. Age is an opportunity to love your body and mind more, to do what is right for your health. One of my patients, Mr. Harry, 74 years old, once said, "I thought I couldn't change anymore, but now I feel stronger than I did at 60. This is proof that anyone can change, as long as you start with small, consistent steps. With patience. So, are you ready? Are you ready to start your journey of caring for your body and mind, starting with small changes from meals, moments of movement, and daily self-care? Starting with these changes today, you will feel a significant change in your body, not only in health but also in spirit. Each step more stable, each day filled with more energy and confidence. That is the gift you give to yourself. Thank you for listening and sharing this journey with me. I hope that today's sharing has helped you realize that, no matter your age, you can still live healthily and happily. Don't forget, change starts with small habits, and each step, each meal, each minute of movement will create amazing results. Start today, and together, we will walk the journey of health, happiness, and confidence in the years to come. Wishing you a wonderful day, and don't forget to take care of yourself. See you in the next video. Thank you and see you again.